Alright everyone, we have Warlock and Eros God's first game. Eros is opening up with his Empire, while Warlock is opening up with his Guildsworn. Man, I really liked that premium Alfique. Alright, so we saw Eros when he was playing against my wife, and I believe he only had to use the Empire because he had a very easy time against her. And I do remember it was very fast paced. And I believe this is looking like a pretty typical mid-range Guildsworn from Warlock.
This one's closed with carve you apart.
Care to make a friendly wager?
Ooh, you know, the Earthbone Spinner is probably going to be kind of a big deal here.
Fight with the fervor of the wild hunt.
Yeah, it stops Eros from drawing the cards, which is very important. Yeah, this is the same one, because
You bet on the wrong side.
last time Eros was playing, he got Old Salty's Assault and Mournhold Trader. Pretty much every opening hand. And that Old Salty's probably going to be pretty good.
Da da dee da. No, that's not right.
The only thing that Warlock is going to have to kind of stop it a little bit is going to be Phalanx Exemplar.
Merchant, read my lips. Mouth pawns.
Gives Warlock the ultimate heist, which is a very interesting choice there. And Warlock's probably a little upset because can't ring out Cradle Crush right now. He's probably just thinking, okay, what can I do on this turn to mitigate some of this damage? I think you're gonna have to kill the Black Dragon. Although it is gonna suck because Eros is just gonna probably fire down Shadowfen Priest and get rid of the guard, so you can keep trying to push some more damage. Eros is probably thinking a little hard about what he can do here. I think he wants to just maximize damage.
This should help.
Okay. So yep, silences it so you can get some more hits in. Cloudress Illusionist is really amazing prophecy to pull right now. This could get it around to the point where Warlock can start stabilizing a little bit. Really just gonna depend, I think. Ooh, Fingers, that's really big too. Yeah, because you can even Rapid Shot beforehand. You can't really... Can't do Channeled Storm at the same time. That would have been amazing if you could do that. Alright, gets rid of all the big damage. Probably pretty... I think that's a smart play. See here.
They'll move along if they don't want trouble.
Not sure if that was the best thing for Eros to do, because now he can Warlock can hit in the face and power up Channeled Storm to where it's actually going to take out like the biggest thing here. Some drain for Warlock, and like he would be like set perfectly for this. think he still has a chance though. Probably gonna see Channel Storm on Rift and Lawkeeper. It's the most logical choice. And Earthbone Spinner's that. It's a really good target. Ooh, Tazcat's coming in. That's gonna be quite unfortunate for Warlock.
This one's closed with
There are
carry
ill
you apart.
winds this day.
Yo, did I stutter or something?
This is gonna be a really intense turn here. Probably gonna take out this guy. Yeah, I feel like you kind of have to do that, and then.
By the fires of oblivion.
Ooh, that's kind of a scary combination there. And Eros, I would think, would just kind of throw down Tazcat, but
This one's closed with carry you apart.
all right, he's actually just gonna set up some easy damage for himself, it seems. I'm very surprised that we haven't seen anything like a Dagon Seducer or Golden Initiate.
I'll try to draw their fire.
Like just anything that would give you some health gain.
I fight with the fervor of the wild hunt.
Might see a. I was thinking we would see a Crusader's Assault for some card draw.
Khajiit will keep you safe.
No Atronox, but it's still an additional body. And Eros is probably gonna keep trying to draw some more cards so he can, like, for sure finish this off. Okay, never mind. He's just gonna go for it here. Okay, now how much damage does Warlock have? He's got 9, 10, 11, 12 right there. 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23. Okay, so he has enough in hand to try and go for it. Oh man, Rasm, Apex Predator, you're gonna have to try to do it now. Okay.
Nicely done.
And yeah, he can do it right there. Wow. What a finish on 1 health. GG's to Warlock. Okay, game 2. Now this is actually the first time we're going to see Eros using any of his other decks. Like I mentioned in the last game, he 3-0'd my wife with his Empire. So he used Empire the entire matchup, so we didn't get to see anything else that he was running. And he decides on a Telvanni list. And kind of has a weird opening hand, but I think it's mostly going to turn out fine for him. See, there's the Golden Initiates and stuff that we were looking for in the last one.
Citizen. Watch yourself.
Well, we're probably going to see Warlock's own Ward and Warlock's own Wardcrafter. Just kidding, I lied. That's not what we're going to see.
Watch yourself now.
The ring is turning out to be a pretty big deal here. We see another Mudcrab Merchant in this deck, so maybe we'll see another Old Salties in this one.
Mudcrab merchant. Read my lips. Mouthful.
Now, those are both pretty good cards. Tears, obviously, you know, being a legendary of about the same cost, probably the better option. Okay, Warlock holds off on breaking the first rune. And I wonder what we're going to see from Euros.
I like our arms.
Tier, yeah, that's a good one. And Warlock doesn't have any actions quite yet for Aaron. That certainly helps him get to something good. I was kind of expecting Euros to do a like lightning bolt and then negation to clear the board. Although Warlock has a very awkward hand. Especially when you just have like mostly actions. Okay, good. He gets a ward crafter. And the Enraged Dragonite is pretty helpful.
By the fires of oblivion.
Let's see. Maybe we'll see like a Bleak Coast Troll and Ward Crafter. Or maybe even just on Kano.
I have many important things on my mind.
Yeah, he wants to put some damage down while also getting rid of some of Warlock's. Garnag is gonna be really helpful.
You must be cleansed.
Ooh, and he can't destroy any of them because now it's got equal power to
Watch yourself.
the Shadowfen Priest. So Stone Throw ended up not being that helpful here. Okay, Sun and Shadow is an interesting choice. It might be just like the one Telvanni card in here. And it's a decent enough body. That's probably why we see it here. But
We must count on our wits.
alright. What oh, we're probably gonna see a Mighty Conjuring. I would have to assume that's like the most yeah. Look at the premium on that. Anyway, what else can Warlock do here? Now so, you know, if he's looked at the deck list before, he's probably assuming that Eros picked up Mighty Conjuring. I swear my phone like only goes off once I start recording. Alright, that's pretty interesting. Definitely gonna see Mighty Conjuring still come down. Fortunately, it's not gonna matter too much because Warlock does have just a jab for that. And
Well, let's see if we can find something useful.
ooh. And now's probably the time where we're gonna see like Squish and Negation. Yeah, I would assume it's gonna be Squish on Garnag. Or maybe putting down Skin Town would be better. See, killing Garnag is always awkward when it's on your opponent's board, because like you don't have like your max Magicka that turn, but on the next turn your opponent's gonna have max Magicka. It's always very weird.
Behold, my magnificent monster.
Let's see, okay, so that's 5, 6, 7. So you can get him down to 1 health. Although, he might be, what I think he's gonna do actually, is he's gonna possibly play like the douche. Maybe.
Let's put these to use.
Play the douche and then
We
hit.
must protect our
And then you've still got 11 damage on the board. Prankster Mage will slow him down a little bit. And also with negation. Has ward? He has guard. When his ward is broken, he gains cover. Now, if he had some move of some kind, Eros could move the 7-3 into the shadow lane. Doesn't have that option.
Mud crab merchant. Read my lips. Mouthpaw.
I don't know, man. That's still really awkward. I think it's looking like Eros lost this one. He really only has the Magicka to deal with like one of these guys.
Nicely done.
Okay, and Eros calls it. Warlock is now up 2. Alright, game 3, guys. And Eros is now on his last deck, which is his Guildsworn, so if it's also a mid, which these opening cards kind of make me think it's also a mid Guildsworn, probably the closest thing to a mirror match we've had so far in the tournament, which is cool. Double stone throw is interesting.
My paws are quicker than your eyes.
Okay. So Eros does have a good response for that with the Stormcloak Vanguard.
Must take back.
But luckily, Warlock got a Channel Storm anyway. And as long as he can not get hit too much, he's going to be in a good spot. Ooh, I'm afraid we're going to see a Battle Mace come down. Battle Mace will be really rough. Yep. Now we've got to see Channel Storm now.
Fighter's will stands ever ready.
And Eros will probably drop.
By the 8th, they will meet their mate.
I'm gonna say maybe Stormcloak Battalion, but he might save that for the next turn, so he can try to get Mighty Conjuring. And if Eros doesn't do any damage, then Warlock's gonna get a really good Wilds Incarnate.
Let's heat things up.
The Nords must take back.
Yeah, and he really couldn't. Alright, and what does Zeros have to follow up with that? A belligerent giant. Interesting.
I'll kill you where you stand.
So Warlock might... yeah, I was gonna say, probably for sure is gonna lightning bolt that. And yeah, I guess Daggerfall Mage is a safe option. Okay, he doesn't have anything
Where you stand.
to increase his damage. Maybe like double Stormcloak Battalion. That's probably what I would do, because it gives you more of a chance that you're gonna have one of them survive for you to be able to do a Mighty Conjuring on the next turn. Warlock goes withdrawing more cards. He's just like, you know, can't have enough. Now, what lane do we think we're gonna see Mighty Conjuring get played? I think it depends on if Eros draws like any kind of removal. Since he doesn't really have it, a Shackle's really convenient. But maybe we will see it in, yeah, Shadow Lane. Now, Warlock has like so many options here. I think Jav, yeah, was gonna be like the obvious choice. Could, man, and I think Warlock just kind of shut down Eros here.
Onward to battle! Onward to battle!
And like all this, and they haven't even broken a single rune yet. And we might see Warlock start to go on the aggressive here. At least like a little bit. Yeah, that's a sign that he's going to start going aggressive. Okay, at least soon he will.
Be gone!
Oh man, Warlock is just drawing like all the removal. And he's drawing more cards, thanks to Abner.
It has been an engaging.
Maybe that means we'll see a concession.
Contest.
Yeah, Eros calls it. So, GG's to Warlock. Warlock will be moving on to the top 4. And GG's to Eros. Good showing.